which is like a very cable, pretty much a very fancy cable system. So we're doing some full body movements to start, showing you guys a lot of the exercises that we have found that work really well with this thing, which is really like many other exercises you're probably doing in the gym. But this thing has a lot of convenient things that are about it with, it feels like a machine, but it feels like a cable machine. It's really, really cool. Good, okay, now I want you to rest. So then I'm gonna just turn off the weight. I'm gonna do now bicep curls. I'm gonna curl my wrist and from both directions too. So that way I can help train the wrists, train the forearms. A lot of us wanna have strong hands as we age. You wanna minimize injuries to your hands because that limits a ton of things that you can do with day-to-day life. Injuring your wrist and injuring your ankles is not something any of us want. So we're gonna strengthen them. So bicep curls, open up the palm. Palms start to curl the wrist first, and then go all the way up. Try to minimize the elbow movement or elbow swaying. So I like this front angle here. And after I fatigue with this one, I then start to bring the thumbs outwards, shrug back, and then do the same thing from this more of like a wider angle with the hands. I make sure my hands are contacting the grips the entire time. Beautiful. Back to the normal position. Shrug back. Palms are down. Knuckles are up. Same thing. Extend the wrist and then come up. But I'm actually going to extend the wrist, slightly favoring the side of my thumbs. That is a good exercise right there. And then you can go wide. All of this works different parts of your biceps, forearm, and your wrist. Now with that one, because this is a smart gym, I'm then going to turn on spotter mode. There's the spotter mode 1, which is minimal assistance. Spotter mode 2 is more assistance. When I'm getting stuck and I'm slowing, the weight resistance lowers. That way you can perform the movement, which is progressive overload, which is very helpful for strength gains, hypertrophy, getting the pump you want, but also for rehabilitation. So let's get right to it. Same thing again, palms open, spotter mode. Strict bicep curls, wider. See some fatiguing. Whew. There we go, now it's lighter. Whew. See, it's just like you're having your own spotter. See, I don't want to give up. There we go. So I started at 30 pounds. I don't know if you guys could see, it was ending around 12 to 14 pounds. So that in and of itself is one of my favorite things, besides the safety aspect that this smart home gym gives from Speediance, is it has that. This has allowed myself to grow so much more with my physique because now I have like my own spotter, which just assists the movement. And I found that to be helpful for strength training, joint health as well, because you want to put your joints under a specific amount of stress, but not too much, and you don't want to cheat using other bodily compensations. Thus, when you lower the resistance, it's as if someone's like gently spotting you, but in a perfect ratio. It doesn't mess up. Very, very safe. Other safety features that are insanely helpful is when you have the track of how the belt is moving up and down. If you tilt away too much, like as if you're falling, the weight completely stops. So you're not going to have risk of injuring yourself with like barbell squats, etc. And you could do barbell squats here, but the weight is coming from below you. And again, if you tip over, the weight just completely stops. So much more safe and is really helpful for people that are younger or a lot older. Because you've probably seen videos, people had a bar go over their neck or go on their throat, and that could be actually life-threatening, unfortunately. So, you ready?
Yeah. So which workout that we were doing?
Go for it. Whatever you want. Let's go. Yes, whatever you want. You can go whatever exercises you want. The ones you're not good at, I want you to do the shoulder raises. So I'm gonna go to about 10 pounds. Shoulder raises of this. Up and down, okay. So full range of motion. I'm gonna do on one spotter mode. Go for it. Wait. Yeah, your computer's not working. Good job, babe.
That one is great.
Keep going. Yeah, we gotta get that stronger. Keep going.
It's good.
Yeah, you can do all that. So then she's just going to bend her elbow. She's just going to try to do anything she can to perform the movement. Bend your arms. Copy what I do here. Go. Come on, stop. I'm gonna add, so she's fatiguing. I'm gonna go spotter mode 2 now. So it's gonna help her more when she's not able to perform the movement. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Just stay there. It'll lower. It'll lower. Keep going. Don't move. Keep going. Let it lower. Keep going. Good. Keep going again. There you go. Stop. Bring them down now. Put them down. Stand face over there. You're gonna go behind you. Your right hand's gonna grab it, and your left hand's gonna grab it, and then you're gonna do it from behind. And I'm gonna lower to the lowest weight. So this thing goes from like 8 pounds each side to I think 220 pounds. But honestly, it feels different. If I'm being honest, it feels actually harder than what I think most people are used to.
It is hard.
It's hard. Good. And the same thing. Then you're just gonna go from behind you. Yeah, and I can also just see her compensations. This is the lowest it can go. Make sure you really squeeze. So I'm seeing weakness in her wrist, weakness in the shoulders, weakness in just the arm musculature for her to be able to perform the movement. Freeze, go back down. Let me help you, okay? Go for it. There you go. So now I'm to spot. You're pretty much doing the same movement that whomever is working with it, they do. So it's on, actually, it's on spotter mode. She's on 8 pounds. It can't go any lower. So I'm just going to keep doing it with her.
Thanks, baby.
So it's like I'm doing probably around 40 to 60% of the effort, and she's doing the rest. Okay, and then slowly lower it down. So I'll just turn it off. So then the weight. Good. So that's good. It's really difficult. So she's doing around 8 pounds each side. I can only do about 15 pounds. It's just a hard angle, but for her and a lot of other, women and men, but obviously a lot of women don't like to train their shoulders, but men do. Just like men don't really train their hips, but women do. For a lot of women, they don't work their shoulders, and they need to, because I have a lot of elder women patients that have issues with their bones, skeletal structures. They have pain in their shoulders because they sleep on their shoulders a lot, and they just don't get their shoulders stronger. Men work their shoulders a lot for aesthetics. Women need to, and easier thing is just getting a cable machine. I like the one behind your back because it kind of minimizes how much you can rotate your shoulders forward. So for her, she needs to really work on her shoulder strength, which for a lot of women, it will give you the appearance of your shoulders rolling back, which can give you a longer line of like how long your pecs look, which can help prevent sagginess in your pecs over time. So all I will now, I'm gonna do shoulder circles. So I go here in the front. It's about 18 pounds. Rotate my forearms. Just do nice shoulder circles. It's cool is you can go different angles. I like going all the way up with shoulder raises. From here you can do rotator cuff. You can do things like those, like T's, I's, T's, like you making a capital T. So I like how you can get really creative with this. Kind of mimic some of those machines you have in the gym, but it takes up very little space. I'm 6'1". This thing is about 6'1", 6'2" in height. It's on wheels, so you can move it. It's not very heavy. So now, we're working our arms. We want to show you guys some other things that you could do. Let me get my squat belt. So now you can get creative. And I like using one of these belts for lunges, squatting, jumping exercises, etc. And it's really, really good. Actually, since I did that, I'm gonna have her do it. You can put that on. And this is just a custom size. It works for most people. All you have to do is press a button, and it detaches these handle pieces here, these rectangular or square-shaped pieces there. And she knows how to use it. I'm gonna click. We are on non-barbell. Now we're gonna go on barbell, which makes it more even from right to left. And then you can change your weight. I'll take it on just one spotter mode. And then she can do squats. You can do lunges. You can face away. You can hold on to this thing. It's kind of like your own leg press machine. So she's kneeling down just to play it safe with the cables there. I've had to do zero maintenance with this, and I've had this for over 6 months. I use it every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And super quick, super easy to use, fantastic. It's good for men and for women. Now she has the thing on her fingertip, that way she could control the weight, she could start and stop it, and then change it just by rolling her thumb, which makes for a lot of safety and it's just super quick. So now the weight's going. The learning curve for this is really easy. Maybe, just like 10 to 30 minutes is how long it takes. I'm trying to teach you guys how you can shorten that a lot quicker. I've gotten more creative with using this thing, and you could use it for a lot of athletes. I know use it. I've worked with this with professional athletes. It's fantastic. Look back. So, and then you can also time your rest. You can also see how much power output you're doing in wattage. So you can kind of guesstimate, you can actually see over time how much wattage you're putting. So if you want to measure more things, this gives you actually objective data. You comfortable? Yeah.
It's hard to go more down though.
It's harder to go more down. Yeah, a lot of times, I usually would grab onto the handlebars that's behind her. I just twist the other way. That way you can kind of hold on to it in case you feel like you're gonna fall back.
Yeah. But I wanna be facing the camera, that's why.
Oh, that's much. Yeah, you can do whatever. Okay, yeah, make sure. Here, do some lunges. I just lowered it. The benefit of the belt is that a lot of people don't want to load their spine for whatever reason. So it's nice to have the belt, because sometimes it gets really uncomfortable on your shoulders. So it's nice to have the belt. And it just changes the angle of the pull. The belt kind of surrounds your hips, so we have found to work different areas. So this thing is great. We love it having it in the gym because we are in like maybe a 400 square foot room, and it doesn't take up very much space. I have this, and I actually have dumbbells, which I'll go grab. Yeah, great. So I got some dumbbells here. I have, these are called like the Rep Fitness. I love adjustable dumbbells because you could obviously, you don't need to plug them in. You can use them outside. These things go up to 120 pounds. They feel different. I actually use the Smart Gym more. just because I noticed the pumps are better, but of course I like having these. If you have this, and if you have these adjustable dumbbells, and if you have this thing, and a pull-up bar and a dip bar, you pretty much have everything you need. This thing costs, I think I spent $2,000, maybe $2,300 with shipping, and it's fantastic. Dumbbells are obviously awesome, but if I'm gonna be honest, if I were to choose the dumbbells or this thing, I would actually probably choose the Smart Gym. It's just safer. You know, you could drop dumbbells on your feet, it could hurt. Like, they're big. These things are heavy as heck. My dumbbells are, but yeah. What do you prefer? Do you prefer? Because I've given you the dumbbells. I've had so many adjustable dumbbells over the years. Would you rather have the dumbbells or the Smart Gym?
The Smart Gym.
Yeah, the Smart Gym. Honestly, you could do a lot with dumbbells, but I think you could do more with the Smart Gym. Okay, so it also comes with this adjustable bench, and it comes with other handle pieces. Yeah, it's getting toasty in here. Now, is this thing noisy, babe?
No.
No, it's not really noisy. Does it generate heat? It has fans in the back. It doesn't really generate heat. And, okay, so now I have handles, I have the squat belt, I have the bar, I have the rope, the bench. Now, and it's so quick and easy. Now I'm gonna do some, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna do some more chest flies while we're gonna set up the bench. That way we can do some like barbell bench presses and a ton of different other exercises. These, you have to have the own accessories. You can't use your own just because of the mechanism of how it clicks in. You unfortunately cannot use your own unless you get really creative. Actually, can you undo the bench? For saving space, if like you have one of these in your room, having a Murphy bed or a bed with storage underneath it can save a lot of space. So I'm gonna go back to non-barbell. Then I'm gonna do around 30 pounds with the spotter mode. And I'm gonna do the chest press and the chest fly. And we have mirrors all around, that way you can kind of see your muscle fibers contracting, and it's getting hot. So with this one, I'm gonna turn it on. I make sure the handlebars are below the level of like my nipple. That way I notice it works my pecs more. And I like doing exercises where I get a full stretch in the chest fly. I'm gonna push all the way forward. So you can do more of the flies, which is really just like your arms are straight. And you can do a press, which is like your elbows bent. And I like doing this barefoot, and I like doing this because this also works with my legs and my feet, as it helps give me feedback. This gives me a nice stretch on my shoulders. I can easily change the weight. I'm going to increase it a little bit more. I'm going to go up one setting real quick. Turn on the weight, step into it, and then go. Good deep stretch. Much harder with that deep stretch. Then from here I can do one side at a time. Which I love doing this one too. I like doing this one from all different angles. From here I can do back. You can always sit down too in like a squat. I like to get really creative. So it can mimic a bunch of different kinds of machines in the gym. When you get creative with the platform, This is like a yoga mat consistency, so there's a nice grip to it. You don't really slide. It's attached down here at the bottom, so that's why this thing's not falling over. Now, to mimic one of those like dip machines or chest machines, all I do is I set this up high. I'm gonna lower the weight a little bit, and I lower it just by swiping on the screen. Grab here, and then go down like this, and this works really good. Get a nice full, deep pull stretch, back down. Like this one works really good. I also do a lot of weighted abs with this by just hooking my feet into the handles and just doing like lower leg ab crunches. Works really good. From here, again, you can do unilateral stuff as well and get very specific. And this can be also pretty sport specific as well. All right, now I'm gonna lower it down to a different setting. Thanks, babe, for doing that. I'll lower it, let's do about 15 pounds. You're gonna switch. And then it's on spotter mode. You're gonna do you can do the chest flies, or for you can do one at a time. Whichever side. Okay.
Baby Tom, he's crazy.
It's nice if you have a family. If you have much time at home, I know for sure, based off of myself working with a ton of different families, moms, pregnant moms, dads, or just some people don't even ever want to leave their home. So it's really nice having your own home gym. That way you can watch your family or just watch your belongings. Plus it saves you time from your commute. You don't have to pay for gas money. Like all those expenses, we don't have a gym membership. All those expenses add up, and it's well worth the price of just buying one of these things, in my honest opinion. I get much more done just with all the time that I save. Because you can work while you're still using this.
Or study.
Yeah, or study, and you don't have to wait for your machine to open. This is yours, you own it. You could use it for many years and resell it. Feel in your chest, keep going, baby.
It's hard.
Yeah, that's the whole point. You got it good? This one works your core, kind of by the oblique region and kind of those serratus muscles, those muscles that look like the boxers got, like the fish gills. When you cross over and you twist your torso, that works this area here. So from here, and then I go and I quickly change down to low. And I love not having to like move around the weights or do all that stuff, like have to go pick it up, all that stuff. All the weight is just being built in here. I'm gonna go heavy over. You can do like farmer carries, you can do lunges and march in place. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do lunges, squats, etc. I'm going to put it to, so it goes to 220 pounds total, or 110 pounds each side. Let's just go to the maximum. And I'll have it on spotter mode. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to be doing some squat lunges. Sorry, just squats. And then march in place and just go from there. And then whenever I want to, I could press this button to stop the weight, scroll down to decrease the weight, just so that I could do lunges. I got some chocolate peanut butter protein drink with no sugar, and I like these.
Where is this live streaming, babe?
That one's a bunch of them. I think LinkedIn. I don't know if it's working there. Alright, so I'm gonna turn on the weight. Actually, I'm gonna grab it here. Make sure it's comfortable on my hands. Get comfortable. Then I just press with my thumb, and then I feel the weight pull down. Oh, yeah, you can start to feel it. Oh my god. Wait. So now it's free. See, look, now there's just like that. Really quick. Then, so I was at 110 pounds. Let's go to 80 pounds. 80 pounds each side. Get into my lunge stance. Whew. And then from here, the weight I want. This helps to strengthen the feet and the knees. Boom, stop the weight, get comfortable. Whew. All right, get comfortable again. Check it. Start weight. Jump in. Move. Nice. Now with this one, let me turn it off. Left counts off. An interesting thing you can do with this machine is you can have one side be different weights than the other. That way 2 people could train at the same time. Or you could actually just have one side be 60 pounds, the other side be 40 pounds to get a different training stimulus. I'm gonna show you, but I need to take a rest.
I'm gonna start my YouTube and I'm gonna go live stream on TikTok, so check out my TikTok live stream, guys.